Hey air signs, this is your mid-April to May, all of May and mid-April. I wanted to get a head start financial reading. This is for all air signs. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And I just pulled cards out already. I shuffled and I just sort of asked the question, what's going on with your financials? I wanted to start with air signs first because I think that a lot of air signs right now are kind of up in the air with their finances, not in a bad way, just there are a lot of moving parts, it seems. There's a lot of activity I'm sensing in the air sign situation when it comes to financials and money. And I wanted to just pull some cards for you guys first just to get a head start. So Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, mid-April. Well, it could just be all of April because time is fluid. So April and May, what's going on with your money? It looks like some of you, maybe there's no communication going on with you and maybe a coworker or a boss or something in regards to a project. You're just not seeing eye to eye with someone in terms of work, financially. And it looks like someone just gave up on a situation. And it's not even like I quit, it's just I give up. And so there's not a lot of energy. Ambitious, free-flowing, coordinated, goal-oriented energy when it comes to getting that money. That's the current situation, it feels. Some of you may have quit a job or lost a job, or partnership just didn't work out. I think that a lot of you might have a feeling of betrayal from the industry you work in. There's a sense of staying up late at night, worrying about something, just a lot of worry. And I don't think something is not on the up and up in the work environment with the Knight of Swords. Somebody's extremely depressed or worried about a situation, and you could have lost a client, lost a big deal, or some of you might have just walked away from a job. The Five of Swords also at the beginning is telling me that a lot of you have just given up on the job itself. You show up every day, but you're checked out completely. So there's a feeling of that. The other worry I have is that, I'm not an air sign, so I don't have a worry. I have a worry for you. Because, it doesn't look okay in the initial stages of April. You have the Ten of Cups in reverse too, and that is happy home life. And obviously if someone's losing a job, or if a source of income is not coming in or has been cut off in any capacity, that's going to cause a bit of strife in the home setting. And so that's an issue. But it also seems as if whoever you're dealing with who may have quit their job, lost their job, or who's just complaining all the time about their job, or, and I'm talking about the home life here, or if you're dealing with a coworker or colleague or somebody, you could just feel like somebody is manipulating you. They're playing on your sensitivities. And I think they could just be careful that someone's not just blowing a bunch of smoke up your ass just so that they look better when it comes to the work they're producing, how they're contributing to the workflow, or even the shared household income. You do have many gifts and talents, and I think that you know this. I know you know this, and you've definitely planted seeds in the past in order to reap those rewards, and you're waiting on that. The time's not exactly right, but you do have things percolating upstairs in that brain of yours. And if there's one thing an air sign has, it's a good brain. You guys do a lot of thinking. You're extremely cerebral. And so you do have ideas. And it's a matter of planting those seeds for those ideas. And these are, anybody can make money doing something they love. It's a matter of putting the pedal to the metal and making it go. You're having a difficult time emotionally detaching from this negative situation I think that you were in the past. And you need to make this money. You know you do. But there's some sort of emotional attachment that you have to something or someone, maybe a coworker or a project, or maybe you just don't want to admit failure. That's always a difficult thing. If a project or a working situation didn't work out for you, it's always difficult when you want to walk away and try something new. You know, there's always a million reasons not to do something, not to take a chance on another job opportunity, on another venture. You also have the Nine of Pentacles upright, and this is great. This is saying that, you know, actually, with the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, you have the ability to make your own money and do your own thing. You're just emotionally bonded to, I think, an idea or of a brick and mortar environment. You think you need to have that cubicle. That cubicle is some sort of safety net. Or that desk, that shared desk with a boss who you can't fucking stand. That's a safety net. And so that emotional attachment to these situations is what's keeping you there, and you're having a difficult time moving on from that. But the Nine of Pentacles is saying that you do have all the skill set and ability to be independent. And I think you want to be an independent worker. You want to work remotely, or you want to be able to make your own money or be in charge of your own destiny. And I think you're going to have that. That's something I see for a lot of you. You do have money coming in with that. You can be extremely lucrative. Right after that, you have the Chariot card, and it's saying that you are well on your way. If that's what you want, the universe does support you in a new endeavor. The universe is actually trucking along and moving you forward. You have this ambition now, this drive to move ahead, to reach whatever goals you have. Now, the issue here with a lot of the air signs is that a decision was made recently. This decision has caused conflict. This decision did not sit well with a lot of people, namely coworkers or someone that you have a joint income with or that you share. I think you took something upon yourself to make a decision. Alternatively, you could be working in an environment where you're doing a lot of collaboration. And it seems as if all parties involved are on board now. I think initially there was a bit of conflict, like who's the head chef, right? But with the Three of Pentacles, it's saying, yeah, you know what, it's all good. Everyone knows their roles, and you're now in a place where you can all begin to collaborate in a nicer way. But again, it goes back to emotional detachment or emotional rejection. There's something off about it. You're plugging away, you're doing your thing, you're trying to make this shmoney. You're trying to get this shmoney, but you don't like how you're getting it. And I think there's something off, and there's a little bit of regret and remorse here that you can't recover from. As quickly as maybe, you know, if you were, I don't know, like a young person working in a coffee shop and you didn't like your job, it's easy for you to be like, oh, you know, fuck it, I'll just finish school or I'll just get another job because I'm young and I'm dumb and I can just get a job down the street at another place. But there's all this, the older we get, obviously, our responsibilities are that much greater, and it seems as if you're torn. There's an emotional, you're not fulfilled emotionally for sure, and you know that if you just had a little bit more, maybe courage to reach out and do your own thing, you'd find emotional fulfillment and happiness in that, and you can make money that way. Finally, you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and that does mean that this could be a situation from now until May, until the end of May, overall energy of feeling like you are having to, borrow from Peter to pay Paul. You're juggling your finances. You're trying to stay above water here, a lot of you. And this is for, it's just a lot of moving parts for the air signs with financials. So you have the Page of Pentacles that just popped up. And that is also saying, okay, look, something will come through in May. And I think it's going to come through at the last minute. Maybe third week of May. Something is going to come through for you financially that you can say, oh, there it is. There's a sign. There's a feeling. I'm going to run with that. Because right now, it's just a lot of worry, anxiety, unhappiness. You could be dealing with people who are, you know, manipulating you. Not everyone is on the up and up. There's no communication in your office environment. Or not, if there is communication, it's not like happy communication. You know, people are collaborating, but not without conflict, not without, you know, attitude. And all you want to do is just secure the money back so that you can take care of your family. Because right now your family situation is like, hey, how are we going to keep these lights on? You know, maybe not to that extreme, but that's the vibe I'm getting. Good. So August. I know you're like, August! Can't fucking wait till August? August or July, end of July. That's the Leo card. That's why I say that. But obviously it could be between now and then. Number one, first of all, it's asking you to be strong. Your strength is being tested in this moment in time financially. The purse strings need to be tied and pulled and locked for a while. You're going to have to be strong. Stay the fuck off of Amazon and Old Navy and all the other sites that you go to where you you lose your mind and you fill up a shopping cart and it already has your card memorized. So you're going to, you know, you got Prime. So you're going to hit, you know, before you know it, you get that thank you. Order was purchased. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Just be strong. And things are going to look up by July, August at the very latest. You will have something come through for you then. And if you're out of work now, if you're totally out of work and you're looking for a job, you know, every scenario is different. You know, we got Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius here. So some of you guys might be completely happy in your work environment and you just, you know, Susan in accounting keeps fucking borrowing your favorite pen and not returning it. And that could be your biggest problem right now. Some of you are on Sofa City trying to figure out how you're going to pay your bills. And you got to pay your cell phone bill because how are they, you know, interview people when they call you, right? So it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. And I get it. You could have an offer coming in, but it's not something that I would move forward with the Page of Cups. The World card is telling me that you know, the cycle of you being unemployed is not going to end anytime soon. I just want to keep it real. But of course, we can manifest our own destinies. And if this is the energy you're feeling, like you're not going to get a job anytime soon because you've got the 9 of Wands right after that. So you're exhausted and you're ready to make a move about something because you've just been up worrying about this for too long. And all I can say to that is you need to pray. You need to pray. If you're really struggling and you can't find a job, air sign, and you are just lost, I would pray. That's the only way because the World is a major card and it's saying this isn't ending anytime soon. If you're struggling looking for work and you just cannot catch a break, you cannot find a job, you have to pray. You have to pray for a job. You have to. Yeah. Because you're exhausted, and so you're holding a vital step in contemplation. So maybe the vital step you're holding in contemplation is you want to update your resume, or maybe like you're so down and out that maybe you were a fucking executive at some place and now you got to wash dishes. If that's what you have to do, have to. If that's what you have to do, that's what you have to do. And this is obviously just for a very small group, I'm sure, of the down and out air signs who are looking for work. Everybody else, you know, we've all got our other issues going on over here. You know, there is hope. There is hope because there is a solid background that I'm looking right now where it's saying you have the ability to make money. There's nothing wrong with you that you can't make money. You have skills and you have ambitions and you have goals and you have strength and you're able to do that. The only problem I think that you're feeling right now is that you're feeling completely emotionally detached from the work environment or your workspace. And then if you're out of work looking for work, I would suggest you pray because you might have to turn tricks. I'm just kidding. But I think that it's going to be this way at least till mid-May. And then come back and check and we'll see what's coming through for you. But I do think that there is hope. There is hope because the Page of Cups, that's there. It's just an offer that I wouldn't suggest you go for just yet. Because I don't think it has long-term possibilities. You also have the Page of Pentacles, some of you. So these are small things. And maybe if there's an opportunity to grow within these small things, then yes. All right. Hopefully things get better. And that is your air sign financials for April, May. Thanks. Bye.